For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 6. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
Shoves him away, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
His throw incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Throwing is Hurts.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Hall.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on 1 run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall to the 27-yard line.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. This pass out wide to Hall.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
41 yards for him already. An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Hurts.
And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Escaping and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack.
Brings up how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
For a guy still in his second year in the NFL, this is obviously a big spot for him to try and fill. Able to engineer the victory in the wild card round last weekend, that's got to give him confidence, and it's got to elevate the confidence of his teammates as well. But as he said after the win, things are only going to get tougher from there. He understands the situation he's in. He understands what's ahead of him in this one.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw. Short throw underneath to Hurst. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Spears. Touchdown. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. And they'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had 6 catches in the wild card win, and that's his first one here in the divisional round, and it's a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Huskies are able to move back in front.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw here. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
Back to throw again.
He'll check this one down at Pacheco.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a first down. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Short throw underneath to Hurst. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Again, that's Hurst.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Will Anderson
drops it for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down.
Back deep, Patrick Peterson. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
This offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Demario Davis there on the stop.
2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Throwing is Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
On first down, Hurts.
Going to throw right side here. Complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Hurts. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On the out route, he finds Johnston. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Being chased out left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. That is taken in by Hurst. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will knot us up at 10. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied, and this is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is, and doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL?
There he goes, right side. Look at the big man rumble. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown. Quentin Johnston. 5-yard touchdown. And the Blues have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Now Hall to start the drive. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Straight ahead is Hall. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Devon Godshaw getting in there and dropping it. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. But the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Buenos Aires about set for another try on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Richie Graham. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They'll give the Hall. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
2nd and 1 from the 2. They're going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Hall want to give up the middle. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 1 yard is the gain, and that'll set him up now 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. From a yard out. And the Huskies have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target,
and that gives them a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. For the Buenos Aires offense back out now. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Pushes past him. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Sidney Brown with it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
From the 23, here's a 2nd and 5.
Now back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They'll drop to throw. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Huskies will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Well, the Buenos Aires offense back out now.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
There's a nice move, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll look to throw here on first down.
And complete to Smith and Jigba.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Jackson Smith-Njigba
From 10 yards out.
And the Blues have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
76 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught. He's got a first and maybe more.
And touchdown! Tutu Atwell, 61 yards.
And the Huskies are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second.
Foul.
There is a flag.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw.
Complete to Johnston here.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
They'll set up a throw.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They'll look to throw again.
He completes this one to Mingo.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Hall again on 2nd down. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
Holding. Offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
On the counter, it's Hall.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Here's Hall again.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field.
Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game. Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle